Good morning, Hornet Nation. Welcome to the Daily Buzz. I'm Joe Hutzler. A big weekend for Lynchburg sports. Let's get started. We begin with yesterday's action from Moon Field, a doubleheader for Lynchburg softball against EMU. We begin with the first game of two, and we get a top 5 play nominee here. Lynchburg down 4-0, and Chitwood sliding in from the first base side. The umpire, she's out. Very emphatic with that. Top 5 play slowed down for you as Chitwood gets a big out. Later in the game, another big out and a beautiful play from Walker to Hugate. Watch this catch at second base as she makes the grab, tags the runner as well for out number 3. But Lynchburg falls in the first game by a score of 6-0. However, they would have a second chance at the Royals in game number 2, and we begin with Taylor Mabry putting the Hornets on the board for the first time in the day. A home run solo shot over the left wall, and it's 3-1 for Mabry, who had a very good game overall, and the sophomore making waves this season within the conference. Up next, Logan Walker and Danny Rowe.
Hit from Walker, deep center field. Can it go over? It does. Logan Walker
With the home run, bringing in 1 run to make it 3-2. And Walker wasn't done. We'll see here in just a few minutes. Hey guys, she had a concussion earlier this year. Well, she doesn't seem to be bothered by it. Now we are still 3-2, and Chitwood gets on the top 5 plays again with an even better snag, diving to her left and pulling that one in, snow coning it, in fact. And it remains 3-2. And then Logan Walker changes all that with a shot up the middle into center field. 1 run scores to tie it as Mount slides in before the throw. And then the throw down to second too high. Bourgeois would slide in on that wild throw back. And it's a 4-3 victory for the Hornets in game number 2. Stephanie Hogan with the win on the mound. Moving on to tennis, who was also in action on Sunday. Christina Harris remaining undefeated here in the spring season as the women's side goes 6-1 on the day, 3-0 in doubles. And the guys get the win over the Marlins 5-4 with a nice performance in doubles, splitting the singles. Well, this week marks the beginning of D3 Week, a celebration of Division III athletics. And here at Lynchburg College, it's our SAAC group, the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, leading the way. We talked to President Stephen Ruppel on the importance of SAAC being the leader in driving this vehicle forward for D3 Week.
D3 Week was started by SAAC a couple years ago, and it was when we went to the SAAC conference in the fall. They pushed D3 Week a lot, and it was something that Lynchburg hasn't really embraced very much before now, and so we've kind of made it part of our mission to take D3 Week and make it better than it's ever been here.
Let's take a look at the schedule for SAAC this week. There are a couple of events that you can get involved with. The biggest one being Be the Match on Tuesday. It's a bone marrow screening in the East Room from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now what that entails is you would go into the East Room and they would swab you in the inside of your mouth with a Q-tip and then take that back later into a lab, and at some point someone might need your cells for a bone marrow transplant, and of course they would contact you at that point. So you won't be giving bone marrow on Tuesday. Keep that in mind. Also on Wednesday, an ODAC-wide equipment drive. The hours will be on the second floor in Turner Gymnasium, just outside the main office. Thursday is Give Day, and Friday there will be cakes and cookies for everyone. Location to be determined. We'll let you know once we do. Now on to campus events. 2 to talk about today. The student art exhibit is tonight from 5 to 7 p.m. in the East Room, sponsored by the Student Diversity Council in partnership with the Office of Equity and Inclusion and the Dara Gallery. Also, do not forget to sign up for the pre-law luncheon. It is tomorrow from 11:45 in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Shul 231. Reserve your seat by emailing careers@lynchburg.edu. As we do every day here on the Daily Buzz, we let you know what day it is on the National Day calendar. And today is National Find a Rainbow Day, and we had a chance to find one this weekend. Let's take a look, shall we, as we turn. Oh, there's a rainbow just over top of Hopwood after a rain that came through this past weekend. Fun fact about rainbows, if you didn't know what they were, they're actually refractions of raindrops. So there's a rainbow inside the raindrop, the sun refracts it out, and we see that. There's a double rainbow, which is actually the opposite direction of the primary rainbow. So if you take a look at that a little bit closer, you actually notice that indigo is not on the bottom of the second rainbow, it's on the top. Crazy stuff. What a great way to start the week. We hope you have a great Monday, and remember, it's a great day to be a Hornet, and we are one nation.